Welcome to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Ardent Roofing Systems, with your hosts Murray McCourt and Curtis Stock, only on your clear choice for sports, Edmonton Sports Talk.
Good morning, Edmonton, and welcome to the VIP Golf Show presented by Ardent Roof Systems here on Edmonton Sports Talk. My name is Murray McCourt. I'm the General Manager and Executive Golf Professional at the Ranch Golf and Country Club and host of the VIP Golf Show right here on Edmonton Sports Talk, here along with co-host Curtis Stock. Derek Baker joined us too. He'll be our first guest here in just a couple of minutes. Thanks so much for tuning in to the show each and every week, whether you're watching us on YouTube, listening on the Edmonton Sports Talk website, tune in, iHeartRadio. We appreciate it. Listenership last week was absolutely fantastic, so we hope you enjoyed what you're listening to and are back with us again this week and every week all year long. You can participate in the show at any time by texting in to 780-218-9999. We'd love to hear from you, and we'll get to texts when we have time throughout the show. Another fabulous lineup this week where three of the guests are actually in here, studio here with us, like Derek Baker is. Two video guests, which is fantastic. So first guest is Derek Baker. Second guest in segment number 2 is Danny Sahl. He's Corey Connors' caddy on the PGA Tour. Short game guru Scott Stiles joins us in segment 3. We go around YEG and check in with Shaun Piercey from the Ranch Golf Club. And our final guest of the day is Superintendent Craig Spicer from the Legends Golf and Country Club. As always, we have our trivia contest at 9:45, where one lucky listener will win a tailor-made club fitting from the TaylorMade Performance Center and a keg gift certificate to the Keg Steakhouse and Bar. The question of the week, if you want to chime in on this, you'll hear Stocker and my opinion on it in our open segment a little later. But last week, Shane Lowry and Rory McIlroy won, which Stocker and I both predicted, so we're 1 for 1, Stocker. However, they both got credited with a PGA Tour victory and FedEx Cup points. Do you think that's fair? Let us know, 780-218-9999. And this segment is brought to you by the Edmonton Elks. Celebrate 75 seasons with us this summer by hosting your next corporate event in one of our exclusive suites. Limited availability remains for all Elks home games. Visit us at GoElks/suites to book your private suite today. And, well, they had the number 1 draft pick this week, guys. Pretty exciting time for the Elks, maybe.
Could be their year.
Could be. Well,
can't be as bad as last year.
No, we're done with that. Let's hope so. Anyway, well, welcome to the show, Derek Baker. A new role for you this year. You are the Director of Golf, head coach of the NAX Golf Academy, new to the city. So we'll get into that. But first thing, let's talk a little bit about your background, what you've done in your golf career, and what led you to this new position.
Yeah, so I've been a golf pro since 2009. I'm a little older than I look. I was born in '85, so I'm 39 years old. And yeah, I got into the golf business. I'm from Ontario, so I moved to Jasper immediately after getting my card back in 2009. I worked there for 4 years. Then I moved. I got a year-round position at the Windermere in 2014, and I was there up until basically this past fall. So I kind of built the junior programs there from basically nothing. And as they grew, then I began coaching full-time in 2018. So I've been running my own academy basically since then. So the last several years, all I focused on is junior golf, and everything kind of over the years went from, it started with kind of younger golfers, which is where you have to start as a young assistant. And then the last several years, it's gotten more and more competitive, working with players who are playing a lot of tournaments. And so this move to NAX has been a really natural progression, where we'll be working with players who want to be and currently are at an elite level full-time, basically.
You're shortchanging yourself a little bit. Here's what I see in your bio. Member of the PGA of Canada since 2009. You've been among the provincial leaders in junior golf. You're a multi-time finalist for the PGA of Alberta Coach of the Year award, and were the recipient of the 2018 Junior Leader of the Year and the 2019 Teacher of the Year. You've also been named the 2019 and 2023 Operation 36 Top 50 coach, which I'd like to hear a little bit more about. And your academy in Edmonton at the Golf Factory has been ranked number 2 in the province for the past 2 seasons. So you've got a lot of accolades.
I guess those things are true also.
You only guess, hey. Humble. Humble's a good thing.
Yeah.
What is Operation 36 Top 50?
So basically it's they kind of had some criteria within the Operation 36 framework and their network of coaches, which I think by now there's probably 500 facilities running that program. So I guess I was selected among the top 50 amongst those facilities a couple of times. So, yeah.
Can you talk about some of the students that you've had?
Yeah. So currently, I'm working with a couple of players who have won provincial championships. So a couple of U15 champions and a number of NCAA college players as well. Ones who I've kind of worked with when they were in high school too. So it's been fun to see a few kids progress to that level.
Joining us on the VIP Golf Show presented by Ardent Roof Systems is Derek Baker, Director of Golf, Head Coach of the NAX Golf Academy. So let's jump into what this all is about. What exactly is Northern Alberta Xtreme Golf?
Yeah, so Northern Alberta Xtreme overall is a sports academy. It was just a hockey academy. Now it's a sports academy with golf included, and there are plans to add some extra sports down the road as well. But basically, we operate out of the Black and Gold School District in Devon, and the kids do sports for half of their day. So we operate through the middle school, Riverview Middle School, and John Mayland High School. And in the hockey side of things, they have both male and female teams. And in the golf side of things, we're just starting up for this coming fall. So basically, the hockey program is very elite. They've won many national championships, and we're looking to have the golf program be the same thing.
What's a typical day for your students?
So our golf block, call it, is going to be the morning for every day. So they'll show up in the morning, and with the school being in Devon, it's we've got a little bit of transportation. So NAX, since we have so many teams on the hockey side, they have a busing system. So we have multiple points in the city where the kids can meet to take their bus to our training. And then, so we'll do our training in the morning, and we have 3 hours of golf training every day. So it ends up being about 15 hours a week, where I just heard a stat very recently that most NCAA college golfers, they practice for about 20 hours a week. So, and that's without playing. So we're going to be pretty close to that, and that's kind of something that separates us, I think, from a lot of other academies. It's just the sheer volume of golf, which is necessary to get really good. So anyways, we have 2 different training facilities. So we're going to use the Golf Factory here in Edmonton, which is, in my opinion, the best indoor golf facility going.
No question.
So kids will take their bus there. We'll train for our 3 hours of golf. Then we take a bus to school. And then they basically have their lunchtime, and then their afternoon is all of their core subjects. So that's for our indoor season. We also have they have a wonderful fitness training facility. So, and again, they work entirely with young athletes. So it's really a state-of-the-art facility. And 3 days a week when we're in our indoor season, we'll be going there to do our workouts with training staff that have like knowledge of TPI and are kind of trained in that context. And then when we're in our outdoor season, we're going to be using Red Tail Landing as our training facility. So it'll be the same schedule. We'll just meet there for our golf, for our 3 hours of golf. And then we'll cut down the fitness training when we're in our outdoor season. It'll be more just kind of focus on, mobility, injury prevention, that sort of stuff. And Yeah, lots of golf.
What are the key program features?
So I think first off, as I mentioned, just the pure volume of training is really close to what is necessary to kind of move on to that level. So we're very conscious too. The program starts in grade 7 or can start in grade 7. So we're conscious of making sure that everyone's programming suits their needs. So we're never going to have a situation where there's this massive number of students and only myself coaching it. We have the ability within our budget to add extra coaches as the number of students grow. So we can make sure that the younger kids, the ones in grade 7, 8, 9, their training isn't as intense or as structured maybe at some times as the ones in the older grades. So I think that's a massive feature, is that everything's just very individualized and personalized based on what that student needs. So included in the program, we have a whole bunch of kind of aspects to it, but the weekly coaching. So myself, or I mentioned our fitness trainers, and the very high volume of that. And then we have also a couple of team trips that we're going to be doing. So we have a fall trip where we're actually going to be partnering up with the Edge School in Calgary to be able to jump on with some of their trips, and we can make it like a fun kind of Ryder Cup thing. We'll have a fall trip where we go to Golden, BC, and then we'll have a spring trip where we go to Radium. We'll have a couple of kind of optional team trips. So one of those will be in the fall over their fall break, and then the other one's in the springtime during their spring break. We've also partnered with Titleist and FootJoy, so all the kids who join the program, they'll get a kind of a welcome package, golf bag, monogrammed hats, FootJoy apparel. We also have stat tracking included, so we've partnered with ShotScope. So we'll be able to, so they make a really cool, it's like a GPS stat tracking watch, so it keeps track of all their strokes gained statistics, so that I, as a coach, will be able to tell kind of exactly where their games are at, and then we can build their programming based off of that.
Joining us on the VIP Golf Show presented by Ardent Roof Systems is Derek Baker, head coach and director of golf at the NAX Golf Academy. Now, what are the benefits of being in this program for a student? I'm assuming that the goal is to try to move them on to NCAA scholarships. Would that be the main goal?
Yeah, that's basically the overall goal. So we have some kind of players who are maybe interested in joining the program, but it's not an inexpensive program to join. And kids who are a little bit older, maybe going into grade 11 or 12, if you're just starting to get into tournament golf, then this might not be kind of like the program for you. But if you're a competitive player already, and if you're on the younger side of things and you know that you can, my litmus test is kind of like, can you make 3 and 4 footers for 3 or 4 hours a week? And, because that's the stuff you have to do to be really good. And
can Curtis join this program?
Yeah, he needs it.
And if that sort of stuff sounds like it's not fun, like actually training at golf, then this program isn't for you. But if you feel like you are really motivated to get better, and getting a scholarship isn't the only thing, but that is kind of a good goal. If you want to play against the best players, you want to be competing at a high level, then going to NCAA golf after college after high school is a pretty natural progression. So
you want dedicated students.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
This isn't a club or like a fun program. It will be fun, but it's meant to be taken seriously.
Well, time flies in radio, so we got to wrap things up. But where can people learn more about the program?
Sure. So naxgolf.com is our website. We'll have a couple of open houses going later this month as well, which we'll have posted to the website. So if you want to come out to either the high school or the middle school, we have academic advisors at both schools who do an absolutely wonderful job of just guiding students through this journey. And all they do is work with student athletes, and they do an incredible job. So you can come out and meet them, meet myself. And again, that's naxgolf.com.
Awesome. And one last quick one for you. As you heard, our question of the week on the show is, Lowry and McIlroy won that team event last week. They got credited for PGA Tour victories, got world ranking points, got FedEx Cup points. What are your thoughts on that being a team event?
I give them all the money you can for winning the event, but that stinks. I hate it. I think, I'm not a big live guy, but if they're getting world ranking points and that sort of stuff, and the live guys aren't, that doesn't make sense to me.
All right. Well, thanks so much, Derek, for joining us here on the VIP Golf
thanks
Show,
for having me,
coming into the
Murray.
studio.
Appreciate it.
Best of luck with everything going on with your new gig with NAX and the Golf Academy. I hope it takes off and is very successful.
All right. Thanks. Appreciate you having me on.
All right. Derek Baker from the NAX Golf Academy. On the other side of the break, we are going to chat with Danny Sahl, Corey Connors caddy out on the PGA Tour. You're listening and watching the VIP Golf Show on Edmonton Sports Talk.
From the fairways of Edmonton to the greens of the BC Rockies, you'll never miss a course with VIP Golf. VIP Golf members enjoy preferred rates at over 70 top courses in Alberta and BC. They play 7 days a week and average 40 to 60% off regular rates with no payments due at the course. Just book with VIP Golf, show your ID, then grip it and rip it. With so many courses under one umbrella, it's no wonder they're the membership of choice for so many Albertans. To learn more, visit their website today at vipgolf.ca.
Your logo matters. So if you're gonna put it onto something, it's gonna be tough enough to be useful. Tough Stuff Promotions works as hard as you do to create personalized swag that's tough enough for your hard-working name. Whether it's promotional items, branded clothing, industrial workwear, golf, or athletics, Tough Stuff works hard for hard-working folks. Get the tough stuff you need when you need it. For easy ordering, call 780-470-4545 or visit toughstuffpromotions.com.
Great news! Goose Hummock Golf Resort is now part of Country Club Tour. Just outside the city, minutes north of Edmonton, nestled amidst nature, forest, and interlocking ponds, you'll find your tranquil escape. Goose Hummock, a first-class full-service golf experience that speaks directly to rookies and champions alike. Twisting Scottish architecture mixes with an Everglade aesthetic to make the Goose a wonder to see and a marvel to play. Just visit countryclubtour.com to discover how you can make the most out of this golf season. Goose Hummock Golf Resort, the place to be in YEG.
Every driver has an inertia number. The higher the number, the more forgiving the driver. Now, golf is about to discover the first ever driver that combines tailor-made speed with the forgiveness of 10K inertia. The all-new QI10. More forgiveness means more long, straight drives, even on off-center strikes. The days of missing the fairway are numbered. Get ready to experience your drives in 10K with the all-new QI10. Only from TaylorMade. Visit tailormadegolf.ca.
Step onto the course with confidence. Introducing the Tour 360 24 by Adidas. Refined style meets elite performance as the Tour 360 wraps you in the confidence to elevate your game. Crafted from premium materials and boasting cutting-edge performance, this shoe offers the perfect fit, maximum comfort, and unparalleled performance. Right now, during our Audiobook promotion, when you purchase any 2024 Adidas golf shoe, like the Tour 360 24, you'll receive $50 towards any additional Adidas golf items from the Pro Shop. Bring confidence to your game. Adidas.ca.
Escape the ordinary and experience golfing paradise at Coal Creek Golf Resort. Immerse yourself in our exceptional layout and enjoy excellent conditions that will take your game to the next level. Challenge yourself with a unique twist. Tackle the only black sand traps in all of Alberta. And why not extend your stay? Relax in one of our spacious RV lots, offering the perfect blend of comfort and convenience. Visit coalcreek.ca now to book your tee time and plan your unforgettable getaway at Coal Creek Golf Resort. Your perfect golfing escape awaits.
Immerse yourself in a world where golf intertwines with the historic valor of the Canadian Armed Forces. At the Edmonton Garrison Memorial Golf Club, every round connects you with the courageous stories of our military's past. With fairways set against genuine combat equipment and historic monuments, your game becomes a meaningful link to the legacy of those who've served. And make sure to aim carefully to avoid a memorable shot off a tank. Get your membership and celebrate the challenge of golf and the honor of our armed forces. Visit egmgolf.com for more.
Do not miss the Ardent Roof Systems Charity Golf Tournament presented by Pioneer Golf Company, Canadian-made golf accessories. Friday, July 5th, the Ranch Golf and Country Club, one of Alberta's premier championship golf courses. For sponsorship info or to register, go to ardentroofsystems.com. Your round includes breakfast, the famous ranch steak dinner, a massive silent auction, and a chance to give back to an unbelievable cause. The Stollery Child Life Program. The Ardent Roof Systems Annual Charity Golf Tournament, one of the best tournaments of the summer.
Why tee off at the Ranch Golf and Country Club?
A fun, unique layout offering premier conditions. The Ranch has been ranked as one of the top public courses in Canada.
Unmatched value. Score Golf Magazine rated the Ranch as the best value in Edmonton.
The service, from tournaments to special events to the pro shop. Superior service that makes every visit exceptional.
The Ranch Golf and Country Club, a laid-back environment where anyone can enjoy an amazing day on the fairways. For details, visit theranchgolf.com.
Here's something we bet you didn't know. The hosts of the VIP Golf Show are also published authors. That's right, your golf show hosts Curtis Stock and Murray McCourt both have incredible books out right now. Search on Amazon for The Turcottes, the remarkable story of a horse racing dynasty by Curtis Stock, and Outside the Tee Box, my personal journey and secrets to success in the golf business by Murray McCourt. Order your copies today, available on Amazon. Now you know.
Welcome to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Ardent Roofing Systems, with your hosts Murray McCourt and Curtis Stock, only on your clear choice for sports, Edmonton Sports Talk.
Welcome back to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Ardent Roof Systems here on Edmonton Sports Talk. I'm Murray McCourt here along with Curtis Stock. This segment brought to you by The Quarry. Whether you're looking for a casual round of golf with friends, a corporate tournament, or a perfect venue for your special event, meeting, or party, The Quarry has you covered. Visit us online at www.thequarryedmonton.com or by phone at 780-477-THE-Q. And Stalker, before we get to Danny Sahl, first text of the day, good morning, gentlemen. Looks like you both had the boys from Northern Ireland last week for the win. Can anyone beat the Canadian at the Byron Nelson today? And I always go Canada guys when they're at the top. So
Taylor Pendrith.
I've written it down. Taylor Pendrith.
Me too. Got to go with the Canadian.
We're not we're not going to pull away from each other in this little matchup if we're picking the same guys every week. But Pendrith has been there a few times over the past couple years, as some of the other Canadians have as well. And we'll ask Danny here in a second what he thinks on that. But I think Taylor's going to get it done. We also had another text in with somebody chirping the Toronto Maple Leafs, but I won't read that.
What happened to them?
I don't know. Did something happen to them last night?
I don't know.
Well, is Danny good to go? All right. Good morning, Danny Sahl. How are you, bud?
Gentlemen, thanks for having me in the show. It's been a while.
Yeah, it sure has. Things are good in your world?
I'm doing great here. I'm just had a week off. Getting ready to head up to Charlotte today. Get ready for the Wells Fargo signature event for us. So, and then obviously we move right into the second major, the PGA at Valhalla.
Yeah, it's not that far away. Well, we were just talking a second ago. Taylor Pendrith is leading by one stroke this week on the PGA Tour. I will get into Corey's game and whatnot here in a second, but with Pendrith winning right now, I mean, obviously it'd be great for Canada to get another win on the PGA Tour. What do you think about his game and his chances of finishing off on the top of the leaderboard this week?
Yeah, Taylor's definitely trending right now. He finished 11th, I believe, in Dominican, and then I got to see his game last week here at the Zurich, so it was really sharp. He's driving it really good right now, so he's healthy, and when he's driving it good, he's getting his distance out there a bit, and he's trending. He's putting it good, and he's got a great guy on the bag that's going to help him out today. I think he's learned a lot what to expect, and great things to happen today.
Penrith was actually the best man at Corey's wedding.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yes, they're great mates. They're great mates. They college teammates, and we spent some time at Corey's house, and while he was chasing on the Corn Ferry. And Taylor's game's great if he can stay healthy. And right now he's swinging free.
So how is Corey's game? He hasn't missed a cut. He's always in the hunt.
Yeah, I mean his stats are pretty good right now. I think strokes approach to the green he's 5. So I'm getting him from the tee to the green for sure. It's just if the putts go in, he's putting good. He's working hard on his putting, reading the greens. It's just a matter of time when it happens, and I think this time of year, May, when Corey starts to really shine. So looking for a good finish here at Wells Fargo and move us right into the PGA.
You've been with Corey since the start, I believe, of 2021. Is that right?
That's correct. Yes.
Yeah. How's your relationship changed over the last 4 years?
Well, he's grown as a player. He's gotten longer. He's so strong. He's regimented. He's a true pro, and I love working for him. And he's building his family up. He's got a nice little daughter, and now he has another one on the way, which is announced at the Masters. So he's going to be busy. So just giving his space when he needs it for his family, and it's been a great relationship so far.
Before that, you worked with Vijay Singh, and you were close to him too, and you caddied for Mike Weir. What are the differences between Weir and Corey and Mike and Vijay?
They kind of all show different, parts of the game that are really strong, like Mike's short game and edge game. Still it's world class. And Vijay he didn't have a lot of coaches that came around him, but he just learned how to dig it out of the dirt. He worked on his game, and he trusted his golf swing down the stretch, and that's why he played good in his 40s. And Corey is just a guy he's a numbers guy. He's great with the TrackMan, great with the Foresight quad. He doesn't change a lot of things in his golf swing. We don't talk about golf swing, and that's probably why his consistency is up there with the best in the world.
Joining us on the VIP Golf Show presented by Ardent Roof Systems is Danny Sahl, a PGA Tour caddy with Corey Connors. Let's talk about your typical week out on a tour as a caddy. First off, Monday, Tuesday practice rounds and the pro-am. What does your day look like then? And then into the tournament, what does your day look like on tournament rounds?
Yeah, like Corey, usually Monday's a fairly relaxed day. It's usually a travel day. If it's a golf course that Corey has seen before, we'll do 9 holes Tuesday, and we'll do 9 holes if it's a 9-hole pro-am, which that's usually what they're doing now these days, instead of 18 holes, which is, it's a little nicer for the pros, and actually for the amateurs too. They get to see 2 pros for 18 holes, so it's a win-win for both of us. So like I said,
right.
Moving into a major, I'll get to the site Sunday and I'll be ready to go Monday, 9 holes, Tuesday, maybe 18 holes, and we'll do 9 holes on Wednesday. So, Corey has a process he goes through. He does, he'll touch all bases. He'll work an hour on his short game, an hour on his putting, hour in hitting, and then we'll go play. So he practices efficiently, but just not a long time, I guess you would say. Not compared to maybe VJ or Mike Weir.
Yeah, VJ was a workaholic.
Yeah, he'd hit 200 balls before the first tee shot, come Thursday. So, it works for him, but also it's sometimes I wish he'd say some of his energy because boy, could he hit the ball.
Is there anything in particular that Corey's working on, and what part do you play in that?
I'm more a second set of eyes. And Coach Derek Ingram is not there, but I'm always on his alignment, and running his numbers, his swing path, his club path, and just as long as those are in the right parameters, we're set. Corey's very basic. I probably spend more time with him that he trusts my short game ability. And,
yeah.
just the openness I have to it. I mean, that's what I love to do is practice myself, and I think that's what I bring to the table for Corey. I'm kind of the artist, and he's more of the genius and the numbers guy, which I think it's a great team.
You watch TV and you watch the caddy and the player interacting. What are you saying then? What do you guys discuss?
For Corey, I'm always just ask him what a good shot looks like, so he has a good picture in his head. I'm questioning his target always, so he knows that hey, you need to be over here. He has a photographic memory, so he's very easy to work for. So I could get, sometimes you catch myself not asking that question because he's so good. But yeah, just keep him in the moment is what I like to do, and just help guide him because, I mean, the guy is so good and he knows how to play the game. And like I said, I'm just out there to help him and give him the best opportunity to pull off the shot.
You help him with his putts too?
Yeah, like he's been reading his own greens lately. He does a lot of aim point. He's
Okay.
good with his feet, but I'm still kind of old school. I still plumb bob. Don't ask me. I guess I use my feet as I do it. And I just give him a really outlook of what the putt looks like for him to kind of picture what it needs to do. So, I think we do a good job. I'm ready for him if he needs me. I'm not afraid to give him my opinion. And, I want the best for him, and I want him to bring it out of himself. So, Corey's game is strong. He's in a good spot. And like I said, we just got to keep trusting the process for him. He's getting a lot of, top 15s, 20s, 30s. It's just, if he has a good putting week, I think Corey Connors is going to contend.
Yeah, for sure.
Danny, I'm really curious. Obviously, a player feels a lot of pressure when he's out there playing the game. But as a caddy on the PGA Tour, what type of pressure do you feel when he's playing or has big shots or in contention in events?
Yeah, I get a kick out of it because, that's what I live for still. I still love that competitive, being in competition and being under the gun. And, I feel like I'm more, if Corey sees me very relaxed and, not nervous on things, I think it just brings out the best in him. I think we do a good job at that. And if he doesn't get off to a great start, I also am able to pull him back and just just show him the patience in me. I think will bring the patience out in his golf game.
Do the majors feel a little different this year with them being the only chance for the best on best to get together and play?
Yeah, I mean, it's we look forward to those 4 weeks a year, and the guys are good. I mean, I want to see Corey play against the best players in the world, whether they're hand-picked or however you need to bring them all together. I'll stay out of that. But Corey, yeah, I'd like to see him compete against these guys. They're great guys, and they're great golfers. And it's decisions they made that, benefits them individually.
What's your feelings on the Live Tour? Do you think they'll get together?
Eventually they will. I just think the game will grow. It'll grow too fast, and we're going to need each other out there to keep it going, as a world tour.
Let's talk about Danny Sahl for a minute. You were one of Edmonton's top juniors for years and years and years, and you won the Mid-American Conference Championship as a sophomore at Kent State. Turned pro in 2001. When 2011 you won the Syncrude Boreal Open. What does the future look like for Danny Sahl as a player?
Yeah, you know what? I'm right now. I'm on the golf course. My fiance and I got a tee time.
Good.
So I'm working on my game at a high level because I know how tough the game is, and it's tough to hit the golf ball. It's easy to tell them where to go or what to do. So for me to play and keep my game sharp, that's kind of what my goal is. And when I turn 50, I'm gonna give it another run here. So I got a few years left.
Good to hear.
And yeah, hopefully I can get in a few tournaments this season, and like I said, keep my competitive game sharp, and then hopefully that'll transfer over to Corey and help him out if I, coming down the stretch, I'll know what he's feeling and and the remembrance of that.
What hole are you on right now, and how many under are you?
We're just playing 9 holes. We gotta drive up to Charlotte today. We're at a par 3. It's actually the 12th hole. It's right on the peninsula. It's a par 3, 150 yards, poached stamp green, right into the harbor. So it's
yeah, it sounds.
They
beautiful.
take care of me down here in the south, and my ball. And yeah, I gotta get it in there at least 15 feet, right? It's a pretty good shot.
Well, one last quick one for you before we let you get back to playing some golf. Our question of the week on the show this week is: last week, Lowry and McIlroy won a team event and got credit for a PGA Tour victory, got FedEx Cup points and all that. What are your thoughts on that versus winning individually?
Well, it's something different, right? The tour's introduced that like 20 years ago. I don't know. I know the format's only been a few years, but I think it's great for the guys to get together because we do get together twice a year. The President's Cup, the Ryder Cup. It's got, these guys from Europe. They love playing golf together. They do practice rounds. It's, and it's actually a true format where it's true alternate shot, which it is way tougher than the guys think it is. Because, I think you earn your keep if you win this golf tournament. I feel like, hey, you deserve a credit for a win, and the points that come with it is very important.
Well, you tied for 11th at the Zurich Classic, playing with Pendrith, who we talked about. What did Corey feel about the format?
Yeah, he was. He had a week off. That was his 4th week in a row, so he hit a lot of great quality shots. I think he's going to take that into his week off and relax. And, it's just nice to end a 4-week stretch like that. And, and Taylor's, 3rd in a row. So he's playing great golf. I'm looking forward to watching him and listening to it on PGA Tour radio on my drive up to Charlotte today.
Awesome. Well, appreciate your time as always, Danny. It's been great to have you on the show every year just to keep up with you and see how things are going. And I'm sure we'll touch base with you on the show again next year, bud. Have a good one.
Thanks, gentlemen. Good luck with the season this year. The golf course looks in great shape. So it's starting to look a little green, which is great to hear.
Yeah, you bet. All right. Well, thanks very much. That was Danny Sahl, caddy on the PGA Tour with Corey Connors. On the other side of the break, Stalker's going to get his chipping tips, we hope. Scotty Stiles, the short game guru from the Earl Grey Golf and Country Club in Calgary, will be joining us. This is the VIP Golf Show on Edmonton Sports Talk.
Do not miss the Ardent Roof Systems Charity Golf Tournament presented by Pioneer Golf Company, Canadian-made golf accessories. Friday, July 5th, the Ranch Golf and Country Club, one of Alberta's premier championship golf courses. For sponsorship info or to register, go to ardentroofsystems.com. Your round includes breakfast, the famous ranch steak dinner, a massive silent auction, and a chance to give back to an unbelievable cause. The Stollery Child Life Program, the Ardent Roof Systems annual charity golf tournament, one of the best tournaments of the summer.
There's still time to book your tournament at the Ranch Golf and Country Club.
As one of Alberta's top tourney courses, the Ranch makes hosting fun and easy for any group or business. No matter how unique or unusual, they'll accommodate your vision for an event no one will soon forget.
Start planning your tournament today at their beautifully landscaped course on the outskirts of West Edmonton. On-site event coordinators are here to help, but hurry, availability is limited and booking fast.
Visit theranchgolf.com.
Trestle Creek Golf Resort, just 45 minutes west of Edmonton, is one of the best RV resorts in Alberta. With a championship golf course, water park, sports park, and spectacular views, you won't have to leave. Spend your time relaxing and getting back to the great outdoors. Phase 5 lots are selling now with prices starting at $89,000. You can live year-round or just spend the summer. Either way, Trestle Creek has you covered with plenty of year-round activities. Book your tour or tee time at trestlecreek.ca.
I came in 2 under par.
I ended up in the pond again.
Whether you're an old pro or just out for fun, Devon Golf is the course to hit, no matter how skilled you are. Just 30 minutes from Edmonton, Devon Golf boasts scenic valley views and incredible conditions. Golf 18 tree-lined holes along the North Saskatchewan River, or if you're just here for the post-game celebration, check out the Greens restaurant for a bite on their patio. Devon Golf, truly a hidden gem. To book your tee time, visit devongolf.ca.
From the fairways of Edmonton to the greens of the BC Rockies, you'll never miss a course with VIP Golf.
VIP Golf members enjoy preferred rates at over 75 top courses in Alberta and BC. They play 7 days a week and average 40 to 60% off regular rates with no payments due at the course. Just book with VIP Golf. Show your ID, then grip it and rip it. With so many courses under one umbrella, it's no wonder they're the membership of choice for so many Albertans. To learn more, visit their website today at vipgolf.ca.
Acme Scrap Iron and Metals offers fast, friendly, and reliable service. They will supply containers of different sizes to remove all types of metals and for the removal of demolition waste. Plus, they buy steel, cast iron, copper, aluminum, brass, and more. With 48 years in business, Acme Scrap Iron and Metals has created a strong commitment to the proper handling of materials and adhere to environmental standards. Visit acmescrapmetal.com for hours of operation and call 780-447-1623 to arrange for a container.
Wake up with the Nielsen Show with Dustin Nielsen and Lieutenant Eric. Weekday mornings 6 to 9 on EdmontonSportsTalk.com.
Your logo matters. So if you're gonna put it onto something, it's gonna be tough enough to be useful. Tough Stuff Promotions works as hard as you do to create personalized swag that's tough enough for your hard-working name. Whether it's promotional items, branded clothing, industrial workwear, golf, or athletics, Tough Stuff works hard for hard-working folks. Get the tough stuff you need when you need it. For easy ordering, call 780-470-4545 or visit toughstuffpromotions.com.
Let your perfect day of golf start at the 27-hole Legends Golf and Country Club. With picturesque views over the River Valley and only 4 minutes off the RM Road exit off the Henday, the Legends also features a large grass-driving tee range and the world's largest golf car museum. Visit the legendsgolf.ca website to plan your next round with drone flights over all 3 nines. To book your tee time at Edmonton's finest full-facility 27-hole golf course, call 780-449-4911.
This summer, across the province, Alberta Golf is running elite amateur championships, including an all-abilities event for the disabled golfing community. Our recreational brand, Upswing, will have events and activations to help all golfers find their fun. Upswing is offering $20,000 in grants for your event. More at upswinggolf.ca. Our Youth on Course program has tee times for $5. If you're an avid golfer or new to the game, we have something for everyone. More at albertagolf.org.
We return to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Ardent Roofing Systems, with your hosts, McCourt and Curtis Stock, only on your clear choice for sports, Edmonton Sports Talk.
Welcome back to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Ardent Roof Systems here on Edmonton Sports Talk. I'm Murray McCourt here along with Curtis Stock. This segment brought to you by the PGA of Alberta. Looking to shed strokes this summer? Alberta's PGA professionals know their stuff. From equipment and technology to technique, they're your most trusted resource for getting more out of your game, out of the game you love. Visit pgaofalberta.com and get to know your pro today. And we're going to jump right in with one of the best teaching pros in Alberta, short game guru Scott Stiles from the Earl Grey Golf and Country Club in Calgary. Good morning, Scott. How you doing today?
Good, thanks, guys. How about you?
Oh, doing great.
Good,
You look like $1 million. You wintered well?
I did, yeah. The winter was good. So,
awesome.
Just ready to get going now.
Yeah, well, the weather down there hasn't been great at all. Like, it hasn't been wonderful up here either, but you guys have been getting it way worse than we have, I think, haven't you?
Yeah, we opened our range a couple weeks ago, and then we're completely shut all last week. And then our golf course didn't open until yesterday. That was the first day. So
wow,
we had just it was cold all week, and we had enough snow that everything stuck, and so it just wasn't good to get open.
Man, it's backwards this year. We opened our golf course on April 9th, Scott.
Jeez,
so we've been open almost a month.
Yeah.
We
got our first tournament at Picture Butte tomorrow, and that'll be the first shots hit outside for me this year. So
oh my goodness. Well,
see how it goes.
I'm sure it'll still be a 68, bud. Yeah. Well, let's get into it here. I mean, you're just in the middle of this now, getting ready for the golf season. How do you approach the start of the golf year and getting yourself calibrated and ready to go for the season?
I mean, I don't do a lot of practicing anymore. But if I was, or I guess I had a little bit of time this past week. So one thing I did, I went through just my entire bag and hit every club. Just to kind of see how far it's all going. Really getting to know, like recalibrating in terms of distance control, like how far I'm hitting all the clubs. Just so when you get out there, you eliminate some of that indecision. One thing I always would do myself or try and get everybody else to do is go back to your fundamental stuff. Like just check your alignment, check your ball position, check your grip. Just make sure everything's tidy-ish. Because most people when they start the year, they don't really have any preconceived ideas of what's going on. They don't have any history of, good shots here, bad shots here. So they kind of play a little bit freer. But if you can keep everything a little bit tidier to start with just some simple, again, like alignment checks. And I mean, I find people all the time that they don't check or they don't want to work on their grip. And I love it now because when you look at a guy like Scotty Scheffler, he's got a grip trainer in his bag and he checks his grip before every round of golf. Like he put one of those, molded grips that you see on the junior clubs, and he's got one on an iron and he holds on to it before every round of golf just to make sure his grip's in the right spot. So if someone like him can do that, I think our average amateur would really help themselves out if they check on that as well.
I was going to ask you what your favorite 2 tournaments have been, but I don't have to really ask. Two-time Alberta amateur champion. What do you recall about those 2 wins?
They were quite different. The first one was at the Calgary Golf and Country Club here, and I had success, but not a ton. Like I didn't really win much of anything as a junior. And so that one I'd been playing really well, and just everything not kind of clicked that week. It was a fun tournament. I had Mitch Fox, who had won the tournament the year before, caddied for me the first 3 rounds. And then final round, I was playing with Mitch Evanes, who was another one of my best friends out there. And things just came together that final round. Like I played really well on the weekend. I think I was like 66, 67 on the last 2 days. Out there and ended up winning by 1. And then the second one was up at Stony Plain. And that one was pretty funny because I don't know if you remember it, Curtis, but I was staying with Neil Thomas at his cabin out at Seba Beach at Lake Wabamun, and we ended up playing each other in the playoff.
Yeah.
So it was kind of funny because we had been like sitting around the fire out of the lake one of the nights before and talking about how funny would it be if we ended up in it at the end. And I started well. I had the lead from round 1 on, and then Neil played really well the final round. And then we ended up having I think a 3-hole playoff in the pouring rain. Like it was, I didn't think we were going to finish that final round because it was raining so hard. And we had to start on the 11th hole of the playoff because the 10th hole was like completely underwater.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So 2 very different experiences, but a lot of fun, both of them.
You were the 2022 PGA of Alberta Teacher of the Year and the 2023 PGA of Alberta Coach of the Year. What satisfaction did those 2 awards bring you?
That's a tough question. I've been asked that before, and it's nice to be. It's always nice to be recognized by your peers. We have I'm always very adamant that like one of the biggest reasons I enjoy this job and what I do is because I think our community of pros, like I think it's so fun to be a part of something with a bunch of like-minded individuals. It's always fun to see everybody to chat, to talk. Excuse me. And so it's nice to be recognized. I mean, like for me, teaching, coaching, it's a bit of a puzzle every day. You kind of will, you show up to the golf course and figure out like what problem are we going to try and solve here. And they're always different, every single person. And so to get recognized is a lot of fun. And that's just kind of the end result. It's the best thing as a teacher or coach is, seeing somebody who is hitting a shot now that they couldn't hit, a day, a week, a month, a year before. Like the progress in their eyes is always really, it's really, I don't want to say rewarding, but that's kind of why I think all of us coaches do what we do, because, you're looking to help somebody enjoy the game a little bit more each time.
Joining us on the VIP Golf Show presented by the Ardent Roof Systems is Scott Stiles, teaching professional at Earl Grey Golf Club. So getting ready for a round, how important do you think physical and mental warm-up is?
I think it's huge. I see it. I mean, you guys probably know it too. Like and it happens, right? All of us play rounds where we literally like us pros, we might be we're walking straight out of the shop or straight off the range to the first tee. Like there's no warm up. There's nothing going on. And generally we're not as ready on that first hole or the first couple holes as we normally would be. So it's managing your time as to, how much time do you have before a round, but you got to like get your body moving just a little bit, like any type of dynamic stretching, a little bit of warm up, just some movement. It's so important. And if not, again, I talk about this all the time with my students, like don't expect the same thing out of the first couple of holes. Like take an extra half club or an extra full club on that first hole, because you're probably not going to be swinging as fast as you would if you're warmed up. And then the other side of it, like on the short game, like I think if you're going to warm up for a round of golf, for me, getting calibrated to the speed of the greens is just about as important as anything else. And that's going out on the green and, spending some time, say hitting 15, 25 foot putts to get calibrated to that distance, whether it's 15, 20, 25, and then going through some random work where you're kind of work your way around the green. Because when your green speed is off to start a day, it's really hard to recalibrate it mid-round. And we're obviously putting on every hole, and it's something that just, if you can take a little bit of time, like I find too many people go onto the putting green and they're just they're hitting some putts, but they're chatting with the guys they're playing with.
Yeah.
They're watching the first tee, they're getting ready to go. So that side of it for the green speed, and then hit some putts where you go through your full routine. I can't remember, I heard it somewhere, but someone was saying like the golf course is always ready for you. If you're not ready for the golf course, it's going to win.
Yeah.
And so a lot of people get to the first hole and they haven't hit a shot where they have had any type of routine. So their brain hasn't had to engage once yet. And so if, even a couple shots on the range where you go through your full routine, like a really common warm up on tour, you see a lot of guys, they'll play the first 2 or 3 holes on the range. They'll hit all the full shots on the range before they walk to the tee. And so then they've already hit these shots in their mind. They're kind of active and ready to go. So you don't need an hour to get yourself ready, but however much time you have, it's so much more beneficial if you can make it worth it, because you're going to spend the next, 4 to 5 hours with the guys you're playing with anyway. You don't need to chat all the way up to the first tee as well. And so just getting yourself ready, I find you start the day better. So you're not, fighting from behind, from that second hole on.
You do individual and group lessons, and as I understand it, you think that group lessons can be just as advantageous as one-on-ones.
Yeah, I do. I've transitioned, I would say, just a little bit more and more each year to running more like group style, and I wouldn't even phrase them as lessons. Like I find like kind of the connotation of a lesson means you're coming in to fix something, and the goal is to fix it kind of right there and there. So I kind of phrase them all as like group sessions where, so many other sports, it's you'd come in for a practice or a practice session, that type of thing. So the group sessions, I find you get people together. There's always going to be some instructional side of it, whether it's like some type of technical element, but even more so, it's teaching them how to practice. Like, again, how to use their time. Because a lot of people have no idea what to do when they go to the range or they go to the putting green. So giving them the tools, like getting them in the right, kind of lining them up for what they need to work on, whether, again, something technical with their swing. It's a lot of short game, wedge putting work. And then, okay, here's the drill if you want to work on your short putts. Okay, and I'll watch them go through it all, like kind of as a group. And the one thing I really like about group lessons is we get very kind of like tunnel vision with our own games. And when you're in a group setting, someone else could ask a question that you've never thought of, and immediately we start talking or answering that question, and it enlightens you to something else that you, again, would have never questioned or never even like thought to try. And the amount of times a question will help the entire group, even though nobody else has asked that, I find really, really, again, I've used the word beneficial a bunch here, but I find it really helpful because it gives you a different perspective. And then the same thing in a full, I'd still do like a decent amount of private lessons, but the information that I give someone in, say, an hour private lesson, they don't get that much more than they would in, say, it's an hour group lesson, with 2 or 3 other people, because you can't give that much information to anybody in a certain period of time, because you'll just overwhelm them and nothing will work. And so in the group lessons, they get, not the exact same amount, but they still get the information they need. And then they kind of have time to go and practice it on their own. So I enjoy that a lot. They're a lot of fun. I find like you play golf with other people too. And so I usually finish them off with some type of game or contest where you put a little pressure on, where they have to hit shots in front of their peers, whoever else is there, because that's how we play golf.
This is the point in time when I ask you.
I was going to say, we're running out of time here, Stalker, so you got to get to your selfish question for Scott here.
Yeah, I spent an hour chipping at Northern Bear this week. I took a little tip from Northern Bear's new head pro, Adam Bruce. I was putting more weight onto my front leg before I was loading up on my back leg, and that produces, as you know, either completely muffed chips or blading it over the green, which I have mastered. So as a great chipper and putter yourself, what should I be doing? What should people be doing, looking at when they're chipping?
I think if you go to the end result, like where does the club need to do with the ball? The club needs to be moving down at impact, and the low point of the shot has to be out in front of the golf ball. There's so many different ways to get there, but again, the bottom of the swing arc needs to be in front of the ball. And so if we take that, that's where we have to get to. Then if you kind of work your way back from there, from a movement perspective, almost all of the best chippers kind of all time, they've in their backswing when they're chipping, their pressure is moving towards the target. And then as they swing down, they're actually moving up. So their body is moving up. This allows them to deliver the club in the best manner. And so setting up a little bit more on your lead foot is important, but we don't want to, some people set up too far on their lead leg, and then the only way they can go from there is backwards. And so I like to get people to start, say, like 60-40, lead foot to trail foot, and then move by the time they get to impact, say to 80-20.
Oh, okay.
And then from there, it's, again, the feel of brushing the ground or just understanding where the club needs to interact with the ground, and it has to be up in front of the golf ball. And so if you can make sure that you hit the ground in the right spot. Like we're in mats all winter, so I put the sidewalk chalk on the ground, and we'll put a bunch of lines and say, okay, if the ball's here, here's another line 2 or 3 inches in front of the golf ball. You got to hit that line with the club, and giving people the ability to kind of self-organize to figure out how to get the club there. I'll massage them along the way as to, the movement stuff. But if you can hit the ground in the right spot, that's going to help you a ton. And then from there, you can play some different shots off of that, but just getting that basic movement where you can hit the ball first and make some solid contact is like first and foremost. You got to be able to do that.
Scott, we could probably keep you on the show all day just listening to you because it's so beneficial, the information that you have to offer. But we're out of time, but I do have one more quick one for you. Our question of the week on the show was last week, Lowry and McIlroy won on the PGA Tour in a team event. They both got credited with a PGA Tour victory and FedEx Cup points and all that. What are your thoughts on that? Is that a good thing or a bad thing that they got that type of rewards for a team victory?
You know what? Honestly, I think it's great. I think it's something different. I think it's a lot of fun. There used to be way more team events, like years ago. Like Sam Snead, I think he has like 5 to 8 team events credited. And
he has
like
five.
Okay, yeah. So like it happened before, and like I think you look at what's happening in pro golf, and like they need reasons for people to watch when it's something a little bit more different, maybe a little bit more fun. I know the players enjoy it because it's, again, they team up with a buddy and go out. Like I think it's a good thing. I think if you could find a way to incorporate a couple of these a year, I think you could do some really fun things with it. And so I don't mind it at all. I think they played well. They beat everybody else. Like, they can get the points.
All right. Well, thanks so much for your time. And again, your knowledge and the way you come across with it is just spectacular. We'll have you on again later on in the year as well. So appreciate it, Scott, and all the best with your season ahead, and play well tomorrow.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. Thanks a lot, guys. And anytime you want, just give me a shout. I'll be happy to come on.
All right.
Scott. All right. Thanks, guys.
Scott Stiles from the Earl Grey Golf Club in Calgary. On the other side of the break, we're going to go around YEG and check in with Shaun Piercey from the Ranch Golf Club. This is the VIP Golf Show on Edmonton Sports Talk.
Grab your clubs and tee up for the ultimate summer of golf with Country Club Tour. Get access to 7 premier 18-hole courses plus indoor facilities. It doesn't matter if you're a seasoned pro or just starting out. Country Club Tour has a course for every level of golfer. Get the most out of this golf season at great courses like Goose Hummock, Redtail Landing, Sandpiper, River Ridge, Raven Crest, Whitetail Crossing, or Montgomery Glen. Make the most out of this golf season at countryclubtour.com.
Every golfer's swing is different. TaylorMade Master Fitters customize clubs based on size, speed, and ability. From Tour Pro to the casual golfer, everyone can benefit from clubs that are custom fit for their game. Featuring the most extensive range of custom club components from driver through to putter, TaylorMade Performance Centers offer one-on-one tour-level fittings and TrackMan launch monitor technology. Visit the TaylorMade Performance Center at the Ranch Golf and Country Club to take your golf game to the next level and dial in your equipment. For more details and to book your fitting, visit TaylorMadeFitting.ca.
Here's something we bet you didn't know. The hosts of the VIP Golf Show are also published authors. That's right, your golf show hosts Curtis Stock and Murray McCourt both have incredible books out right now. Search on Amazon for The Turcottes, the remarkable story of a horse racing dynasty by Curtis Stock, and Outside the Tee Box, my personal journey and secrets to success in the golf business by Murray McCourt. Order your copies today, available on Amazon. Now you know.
Are you a business leader looking to connect with other business leaders and grow your business? Corporate Connections is where you want to be. With Corporate Connections, you'll unlock a world of possibilities. Our platform helps create and accelerate business opportunities where members continuously collaborate to move businesses forward. Prepare for extraordinary experiences as members are empowered to expand their horizons, knowledge, and perspectives. Don't miss out on the opportunity to grow your business locally, nationally, or even worldwide. Visit our website at corporateconnections.com today. Corporate Connections, building relationships that matter.
Great news! Goose Hummock Golf Resort is now part of Country Club Tour. Just outside the city, minutes north of Edmonton, nestled amidst nature forest and interlocking ponds, you'll find your tranquil escape. Goose Hummock, a first-class full-service golf experience that speaks directly to rookies and champions alike. Twisting Scottish architecture mixes with an Everglade aesthetic to make the Goose a wonder to see and a marvel to play. Just visit countryclubtour.com to discover how you can make the most of this golf season. Goose Hummock Golf Resort, the place to be in YEG.
Ardent Roof Systems is one of only 5 companies in Western Canada with a Platinum Preferred Contractor status from Owens Corning and the recent recipient of the Owens Corning Top Performer in Canada Award. If your roof has seen too many Alberta winters, it's time to give Stacy and the gang from Ardent a call. From repairs to replacement, Ardent will take care of you. Even if you have another quote, get them out to have a look. For more info, hit ardentroofsystems.com. And you can thank me later.
The Mill Craft Bar and Kitchen.
Your spot to unwind after work. A place to catch up with friends over local craft beers and cocktails, where you can indulge in incredible dishes like smash burgers and brisket, always made from Alberta beef.
The Mill Craft Bar and Kitchen.
Make the most of your night out and head to the Mill. Drink, dine, enjoy.
Call up your friends. Let's meet at the Mill.
Check out their event calendar to see their patio events, where you can enter for a travel voucher to Mexico. See the calendar at themillcbk.ca.
Every golfer's swing is different. TaylorMade Master Fitters customize clubs based on size, speed, and ability. From Tour Pro to the casual golfer, everyone can benefit from clubs that are custom fit for their game. Featuring the most extensive range of custom club components from driver through to putter, TaylorMade Performance Centers offer one-on-one tour-level fittings and TrackMan launch monitor technology. Visit the TaylorMade Performance Center at the Ranch Golf and Country Club to take your golf game to the next level and dial in your equipment. For more details and to book your fitting, visit TaylorMadeFitting.ca.
Immerse yourself in a world where golf intertwines with the historic valor of the Canadian Armed Forces. At the Edmonton Garrison Memorial Golf Club, every round connects you with the courageous stories of our military's past. With fairways set against genuine combat equipment and historic monuments, your game becomes a meaningful link to the legacy of those who've served. And make sure to aim carefully to avoid a memorable shot off a tank. Get your membership and celebrate the challenge of golf and the honor of our armed forces. Visit egmgolf.com for more.
From the fairways of Edmonton to the greens of the BC Rockies, you'll never miss a course with VIP Golf. VIP Golf members enjoy preferred rates at over 70 top courses in Alberta and BC. They play 7 days a week and average 40 to 60% off regular rates with no payments due at the course. Just book with VIP Golf, show your ID, then grip it and rip it. With so many courses under one umbrella, it's no wonder they're the membership of choice for so many Albertans. To learn more, visit their website today at VIPgolf.ca.
We return to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Ardent Roofing Systems, with your hosts, Murray McCourt and Curtis Stock, only on your clear choice for sports, Edmonton Sports Talk.
Welcome back to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Ardent Roof Systems here on Edmonton Sports Talk. I'm Murray McCourt here along with Curtis Stock. This segment is brought to you by the Twin Willows Golf Club, part of Edmonton's golf community since 1965. Visit us at twinwillowsgolf.com. And joining us now is Shaun Piercey as we go around YEG and check in with the Ranch Golf Club this week. Good morning, Shaun. How are you doing?
Doing great. Thanks for having me here. I got the tour of the facility, see where the magic happens. So
it's pretty cool. Pretty good setup,
it's nice
isn't it?
to kind of be in person and talk to you face to face for once. So sit on the phone.
So are you ready for the 11 o'clock match? You got Carius down by a few
I'm
already?
ready. I'm ready, yeah.
See, you guys missed the one day that Carius played really well against me, and you guys weren't there that day. But, you know, it is what it is. Eh? Well, let's get into the ranch. The ranch always seems to be making some improvements. This year, the biggest change is the new power carts and GPS. Tell us about this and why it makes a better experience for golfers when playing at the ranch.
Well, we got 82 brand new Easy Go carts this year, so they still have that brand new cart smell, which is nice, right? So when you come out to the course, you're in a brand new cart. They have the lithium batteries, which is a huge bonus for us. These carts will last 3 rounds easily every day.
Really?
Oh yeah. So, you know, we have a lot of tournaments, a lot of public play at our golf course. We need our carts to go out at least 2 or 3 times a day and not die on the course. So from that perspective, the customers are going to get out on the course really well. They got a couple of USB chargers on them, so you can charge your phones or your speakers. The batteries are maintenance free, so we save some labor there. They're really great. A little bit different than our other carts. Cup holders are in the middle and things like that, but they get you around the golf course. But the biggest thing is our new GPS. It's Pace Technologies. We've had GPS on our carts, so we were the first golf course in Edmonton to have GPS. And GPS is great for a lot of reasons. From the customer's perspective, you can see the yardages to the hole, see the layout of the hole, do your score on there and stuff like that. And for us, it's good to see the pace of play as well, right? So we can see all the carts inside. Really good for our ambassador to go out and take care of any pace issues. But these new GPSs, you can play your music on the GPS, so you can play your music from your phone. You can listen to FM radio. Can't listen to the Oilers games on AM, unfortunately. But and the nice thing about them too is our GPS. We can set up areas of the golf course where we don't want golfers to go for a variety of reasons, safety. Just to not wreck some beautiful areas of our golf course. For example, the pit on 5. We don't want any carts getting close to going down there, right? So we can set up these. Well, they can't with the GPS. It'll stop the carts. So, it keeps our course in really good shape. But the one thing we had on our old GPS units, when we restricted carts from going into areas, you couldn't see it on the screen. You kind of went into an area, you had to back up. But on these new carts, visually in front of you is yellow dotted lines that show you what areas are restricted. So, you'll see your cart going past that restricted fence, I guess what I'm saying. So there's really no reason to get into any restricted areas. You kind of know where you need to go, and we can keep our course in great shape. And yeah, the GPS is really nice. So we're learning some things with the new system, but it's going great so far.
And they're right to the flag, right, the GPS?
Yes, right to the flag. We have a new true pin unit that our assistant superintendent takes out onto the greens and presses a button for 5 seconds, and it goes in the cloud and sets the pin for us. So it's pretty cool.
The 15th.
No, that sounds great.
I'm telling you to talk in the mic, Stalker.
15th hole.
15th hole.
We renovated last year. You completed the reno this year. What's the change there?
Okay, so last year we built a new green on the 15th hole. We had a 2-tier green. We weren't, overly thrilled with the transition from the bottom tier to the top tier. We couldn't really put the pin on the back. Some issues sometimes with sunlight. So we built a brand new green, kind of where the back tier began, and nice wide flat green. And the cool thing we did last year is we built that green while our customers were still playing a permanent green on the front of the green. So we kept the lower part open, and golfers could see this green being built throughout the season. And when we wanted to open the new green, we just took the pin from the bottom and put it on the brand new green, and we were open. Unfortunately, with that, we weren't able to address that bottom area last year. So it was a green for the rest of the season last year. People would putt up there or chip there and take chunks out of the green. We'd go by there all the time. So That was never our intention for that hole, so it wasn't completely finished, and some people thought it was. But so this year we've addressed that. We've put a bunch of dirt in that area and sodded it, and kind of have a gentle rise now up to the green with some mounding and things like that. We took out a ton of trees on the right side. Yeah. We only have one tree left there now, Murray's favorite tree there. It's about, 50 yards, 60 yards?
It's just an iconic tree. It just stands alone and looks really cool.
It looks really cool, yeah. But all the other trees are gone. So, golfers, it became one of our tougher holes on the golf course. I actually think it's ranked the second hardest hole on the course now. We had to do some different changes with our handicaps on the holes. But now golfers have a little bit of room to bail right. Without the trees being there. And then we also added a little collection area long and left. We took some trees out there and put some sod down there. So if you miss a little bit left, your golf ball will go down and you'll be able to chip on. So the hole's finished now. It's still a difficult par 4, but it looks amazing. They did great work. So pretty proud of it.
User-friendly.
Very, very much user-friendly. Still a difficult hole, like I said, but it's last year it was quite difficult with those trees on the side. So we've really finished it off in a good way, and we're done. We've crossed everything off our renovations list over the last several seasons. So not too much more happening. We did some sodding on a couple tee boxes too. We redid our 16th gold tee box and redid our 14th gold tee box recently as well.
And 18 now is just the right side.
Yeah. The brand new tee boxes we put in there last year, and just risk reward hole, fun to kind of go after it if you're, but lay up sometimes too, because that water is right there, and it's the mental game of golf, right? Curtis, you see the water and you start thinking about it, and you can hit it. It's pretty easy, but great finishing hole, and we're happy with finally finishing off all our coursework and just letting the golf course now be what it is, and our customers enjoy it.
What's 3 Putt Mondays all about?
3 Putt Mondays, really fun promotion we started for this year. So it happens on Mondays, excluding holidays. Inspiration from this promotion came from a really popular beer we've been selling at the ranch for the last couple seasons from Analog Brewery called 3 Putt Pilsner. Really fun beer, has a mascot, Putter Toss Pete. Adam Wizard, our food and beverage manager, he kind of created this beer, and we wanted to do something kind of fun with it and kind of, include the restaurant and maybe a pro shop promotion. So 3 Putt Mondays, you pay $75. It's our best regular rate of the week. You get 18 holes with a power card and a small bucket of balls. You get a 3 putt souvenir. And if you have our ranch loyalty app, you get a $5 voucher for our Red Wheel Pub and Grill. Perfect. So great value. Yeah. And then the cool part is if you 3 putt during your round, which if you play on Monday, you'll come in.
I'll do it.
If you
4 putt Monday.
4 putt Fridays maybe next year.
Yeah.
But if you 3 putt during your round, you come into the pro shop after your round, you scan a QR code, and you go into a couple draws. So one draw is for just a monthly prize pack consisting of some cool 3 putt Pilsner swag that we have, like t-shirts and head covers and things like that. But we also have a weekly qualifier. So every week there's one qualifier that we draw that goes into a year-end 3 putt putting tournament that we're going to have at the ranch in October. And the winner of that tournament is going to get a $1,000 prize pack from the ranch. So just for 3 putting. So
I can do that.
Golf is hard. We're trying to have some fun. Most people will 3 putt. And hey, some people might come in and go, hey, I'm not in the draw. I didn't 3 putt today, right? So we've had a lot of fun with it. We've had it for a few weeks, and the reaction from the customers has been very, very positive.
Talk about the ranch loyalty app. That's big.
Yeah, I talk about it every year I'm on the show here with you guys. It's awesome. We have almost 11,000 users for our Ranch Loyalty app. It's a free app that you download on the App Store or Google Play. You get 100 points just for signing up. And then basically, every time you're at the ranch and you spend money, you're going to get points that you can build up towards rewards. Some of those rewards are as early as 500 points. You can get a $50 gift card to the ranch. 700 points is a dozen TP5 golf balls. 900 points is a round of golf.
Perfect.
Or you can keep
building
it up, and you can get wedges, golf bags, drivers, all the way up to a full set of irons for I think like 14,000 points.
Golf with a pro.
Golf with a pro, yeah. 6,000 points. That's 3 people with the pro. So we've had people holding on to their points for a long time, and we've had people, cash in for the dozen golf balls every time they reach that reward level. But it's a great app. It's a no-brainer. Everybody watching and listening to this show, if you play the Ranch, download the app. It's free on the App Store. You just search for Ranch Loyalty, it's been great for us. It's become so common now for us in the shop to be like, do you have the Ranch Loyalty app? Do you have the Ranch Loyalty app? Right. So it's been great.
Took a while to get there, but we're there.
Yeah, we're there. Yeah, I know. And anything takes a little while, right?
Joining us on the VIP Golf Show presented by Ardent Roof Systems is Shaun Piercey, head professional at the Ranch Golf Club. Now, the Ranch is the busiest tournament golf course in Alberta. What makes the course such a big destination for events, and what do you do that sets you apart from others?
Well, we've always been a tournament golf course. We've always, wanted that as part of our I guess our business every year is to host golf tournaments. I've been at the Ranch now, Curtis, 24 years, so over half my life. Murray's been at the Ranch for 18, I think it is now, and we've always done tournaments. I think we get great word of mouth. We're a great golf course, right? We're not too far from the city, but we're outside the city, which is very attractive. And you know what? I think Murray can speak to this too. We've done it for so long that I feel like we've figured out like the magic formula for running events, and it isn't that difficult when you kind of factor in maybe a few things. Like obviously planning and organization is super important when you're dealing with golf tournaments. So we have an events team. We have an event manager, Adam Wizzer, events coordinator, Trevor Rio, and we have someone in the shop that helps the events team as well. One of my assistant professionals, Andrew Hutton, and between the three of them, especially Trevor and Adam, they're going to be planning the tournament with the person that books the tournament right from the start, making sure every detail is talked about, nothing's missed. We're talking about sponsor holes, proximity markers, food, dietary restrictions, how many people are in the tournament, how many sponsors do you have, volunteers, all that kind of stuff. And then communication would be, I would say, the next key thing, especially when you're dealing with lots of different departments. So we communicate really, really well. We have weekly meetings. We have very informative sheets for all of our tournaments and folders that lay out exactly what's going on with the tournament. And then I think the most important thing is execution. On the day of the event, we have it now where we have enough staff, we have enough information, and enough great communication where we just take care of every single detail, and the feedback that we get from our customers on how well it was organized and how everything went smoothly. And I think not every place does that. I think we do it better than anyone else. And I think the proof is in how many golf tournaments we get rebooking every year, and just the growth we're seeing is that the word is getting out there, and we do an amazing job at it, and a lot of people are involved in that, and it's something I'm very proud of. We we get thrown curveballs a lot in tournaments, and there's a lot of things that we even try, even though we've talked to the person for forever. Something gets thrown at us last minute, but we don't panic, and we get the job done. So it's great. We're getting into that part of our season here in a few weeks, and looking forward to it. It's going to be great.
The most amazing thing to me about the Ranch, always has been, is that as busy as the course is, you'd expect it to be really slow, but it's not. You're in 4 hours all the time.
Yeah. 4 hours is our target pace, and a lot of that has to do with the fact that we stuck with prepay after COVID. So we were able to do 10-minute intervals because of that.
That's huge.
Huge. And the reason why we were able to do that was, we have less no-shows. So we can kind of widen out our tee time intervals, and it's been great. So pace of play is good, and everything's going well at the Ranch.
If people are looking to get out and play at the Ranch this year, how do they book a tee time?
Well, they can call the Pro Shop, 780-470-4700. They can go to our website, theranchgolf.com, or download our free Ranch Loyalty app from the App Store or Google Play. Just search Ranch Loyalty.
One last one for you. Our question of the day on the show is: last week, Lowry McIlroy win a team event on the PGA Tour. They got credited with PGA Tour wins. They got FedEx Cup points.
Yeah.
You agree with that or disagree with that?
I agree with it. I'm a big Rory fan, so give him another win, and his best friend can get a win too. But no, I think it's a great thing. They played in a PGA tournament. They were a team. They won. get credit. And maybe half, right?
It's interesting how
I know it's not the
opinions
way you're
vary.
expecting it, Murray.
And wait until we get talking about it next segment, because him and I don't agree either. Awesome. Well, thanks for your time and coming in today, Shaun. Always great to have you on the show and learn what's going on at the ranch. Not that I don't know, but soccer needs to know, and all of the listeners
Great to be here.
Yeah,
appreciate it, guys. Yeah,
awesome. On the other side of the break is our open segment where Stalker and I will talk all things local golf. This is the VIP Golf Show on Edmonton Sports Talk.
Escape the ordinary and experience golfing paradise at Coal Creek Golf Resort. Immerse yourself in our exceptional layout and enjoy excellent conditions that will take your game to the next level. Challenge yourself with a unique twist. Tackle the only black sand traps in all of Alberta. And why not extend your stay? Relax in one of our spacious RV lots, offering the perfect blend of comfort and convenience. Visit coalcreek.ca now to book your tee time and plan your unforgettable getaway at Coal Creek Golf Resort. Your perfect golfing escape awaits.
This summer, across the province, Alberta Golf is running elite amateur championships, including an all-abilities event for the disabled golfing community. Our recreational brand, Upswing, will have events and activations to help all golfers find their fun. Upswing is offering $20,000 in grants for your event. More at upswinggolf.ca. Our Youth on Course program has tee times for $5. If you're an avid golfer or new to the game, we have something for everyone. More at albertagolf.org.
Trestle Creek Golf Resort, just 45 minutes west of Edmonton, is one of the best RV resorts in Alberta. With a championship golf course, water park, sports park, and spectacular views, you won't want to leave. Spend your time relaxing and getting back to the great outdoors. Phase 5 lots are selling now with prices starting at $89,000. You can live year-round or just spend the summer. Either way, Trestle Creek has you covered with plenty of year-round activities. Book your tour or tee time at trestlecreek.ca.
Get all the latest news and takes on everything Oilers with Dustin Nielsen and Tom Gazzola on the Oil Stream. Live at noon, Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. Only on EdmontonSportsTalk.com.
From the fairways of Edmonton to the greens of the BC Rockies, you'll never miss a course with VIP Golf. VIP Golf members enjoy preferred rates at over 75 top courses in Alberta and BC. They play 7 days a week and average 40 to 60% off regular rates with no payments due at the course. Just book with VIP Golf. Show your ID, then grip it and rip it. With so many courses under one umbrella, it's no wonder they're the membership of choice for so many Albertans. To learn more, visit their website today at vipgolf.ca.
Trestle Creek Golf Resort, just 45 minutes west of Edmonton, is one of the best RV resorts in Alberta. With a championship golf course, water park, sports park, and spectacular views, you won't want to leave. Spend your time relaxing and getting back to the great outdoors. Phase 5 lots are selling now with prices starting at $89,000. You can live year-round or just spend the summer. Either way, Trestle Creek has you covered with plenty of year-round activities. Book your tour or tee time at trestlecreek.ca.
Come get your game on at The Ranch. The Ranch lets it all hang out with a championship caliber design, premier conditions, and above all, a fun, laid-back experience. Get top-notch service and unmatched value every time you play at The Ranch. Think you have what it takes to go low? The best value for your golfing buck is always The Ranch. The Ranch Golf and Country Club. 10, 50, 100, and 200 round packs on sale. TheRanchGolf.com.
Let your perfect day of golf start at the 27-hole Legends Golf and Country Club. With picturesque views over the River Valley and only 4 minutes off the RM Road exit off the Henday, the Legends also features a large grass-driving tee range and the world's largest golf car museum. Visit the legendsgolf.ca website to plan your next round with drone flights over all 3 nines. To book your tee time at Edmonton's finest full-facility 27-hole golf course, call 780-449-4911.
I came in 2 under par.
I ended up in the pond again.
Whether you're an old pro or just out for fun, Devon Golf is the course to hit, no matter how skilled you are. Just 30 minutes from Edmonton, Devon Golf boasts scenic valley views and incredible conditions. Golf 18 tree-lined holes along the North Saskatchewan River, or if you're just here for the post-game celebration, check out the Greens restaurant for a bite on their patio. Devon Golf, truly a hidden gem. To book your tee time, visit devongolf.ca.
Step onto the course with confidence. Introducing the Tour 360 24 by Adidas. Refined style meets elite performance as the Tour 360 wraps you in the confidence to elevate your game. Crafted from premium materials and boasting cutting-edge performance, this shoe offers the perfect fit, maximum comfort, and unparalleled performance. Right now, during our Addy Buck promotion, when you purchase any 2024 Adidas golf shoe like the Tour 360 24, you'll receive $50 towards any additional Adidas golf items from the Pro Shop. Bring confidence to your game. Adidas.ca.
We return to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Ardent Roofing Systems, with your hosts, Murray McCourt and Curtis Stock, only on your clear choice for sports, Edmonton Sports Talk.
Welcome back to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Ardent Roof Systems here on Edmonton Sports Talk. I'm Murray McCourt, here along with Curtis Stock. This segment brought to you by Corporate Connections. Are you a business leader looking to connect with other business leaders to create and accelerate business opportunities, experience the extraordinary, make smarter decisions faster, and ultimately grow your business? If so, Corporate Connections is where you want to be. Email Executive Director Pat Stride at pstride@corporateconnections.com or visit corporateconnections.com. And it is now time for the Century Mile Minute, home to thrilling live thoroughbred, quarter horse, and standardbred racing action, exciting slots and electronic table games, vibrant dining, and more. Century Mile is the entertainment destination located next to the Edmonton International Airport. For more information, visit centurymile.com. And Stalker, the big race was yesterday, and your horse started out okay.
Derby. Well, I said he'd lead from wire to wire, but he led for 7 furlongs. Unfortunately, the race was 1.25 miles, so he died in the stretch.
Well, with the odds that were on it, that's probably not really a surprise.
He was a big price.
That was
the winner, Mystic Dan. So
was 48 to 1 the winner?
No. He paid $31, I think.
Okay. Well, what do you got for a horse this week?
Bye Charlie. Thoroughbred racing returned to Century Mile yesterday. Was the first day of the thoroughbred season, and Bye Charlie had come into this third race. He'd been working well. He's a maiden, and he's very well bred. I really liked him, but something happened, and I'm not sure what it was. But he came out, and he was really green and rank, and the jockey could hardly ride him, and he took him back to last, and then he came back on in the stretch. I think once they get Bye Charlie to work a little bit more, and he'll be a little more prepared. So Bye Charlie.
All right. And is your horse going to be racing anytime soon?
Well,
what's your horse's
I just
story?
talked to the trainer, Rick Hedge, and he doesn't want to run him short. He was down in Phoenix, and they're going to wait until they start running a little longer.
Okay. But had a great first year last year, so...
Yes, he did. Yeah, he did. He ran in Phoenix, like I said, this winter and didn't do really well. His last race was really puzzling because he showed nothing. But
okay. Huh. That was in Vancouver, right?
No, Vancouver was the BC Derby last year.
Right. But yeah, I thought that was the race that it didn't do as well as you.
He didn't do as well in the BC Derby either. The shipping really hurt him. He didn't arrive till 3:15 in the morning, and he was just knocked out.
All right. And time for you to brag for a second, Curtis Stock.
Yeah.
Last week, you won a Lifetime Achievement Award. Why don't you share information with us on that? What was that all about?
Yeah, I've been writing about horses for 50 years and was very, very surprised and very honored to receive this trophy, the Ken Coho Award for Lifetime Achievement. And I've covered the Masters, the Open Championship, Super Bowls, the PGA Championship, Stanley Cups, but I've always liked writing about horses the best.
All right. Well, congratulations on that. Obviously, well deserved. 50 years, Stalker.
50 years. Isn't that amazing? Yeah. I was climbing under the turnstiles at Stampede Park when I was like 16 to get in for nothing. So
wow. Well, good for you. But also dating yourself, Stalker.
I know. I think that's the Lifetime Achievement Award means you're getting old.
Yeah, exactly. All right, we're going to get into the question of the day here. And okay, so last week, Lowry McIlroy win a team event, and they both get credited for a PGA Tour victory, get FedEx Cup points, etc. And you know what? I love the tournament. I love the format. And as Derek Baker said earlier, give them all the money in the world. But giving them a PGA Tour victory in a team event where Lowry says in the interview afterwards, I stunk this week.
Yeah.
Rory McIlroy carried me all week,
Yeah.
and he gets a PGA Tour victory. Like, I can't not agree with this. I think, like I said, it's a great tournament, great format, a lot of fun, loved it, but do not give them a PGA Tour victory for that.
Yeah, it should probably come with an asterisk. We mentioned Sam Snead tied with Tiger Woods as the all-time victory leaders with 82 wins each. As you mentioned, Sam won 5 team victories.
Tiger
has
Woods,
none.
0.
And he's never played in a team event on the PGA Tour other than the Ryder Cups, right? But in a single PGA tournament, he's never played in a team event, and so he is the all-time leader.
Yeah, Tiger Woods, Sam Snead, both have 82 PGA Tour victories. Sam Snead has 5 that are team events. I'm sorry, he does not tied with Tiger Woods for them. I mean, that makes no sense to me.
Well, Ben Hogan, who won 64 times, has 8 team wins.
Oh.
You know, most people, Brandley Chambly on the Golf Channel said, you know, most people, when you tell them how many victories, career victories they have, they think it's individual events.
Yes.
You know, nobody's thinking, well, how many team events are included in that? It should be 0, right? I mean, it should be a special category.
Sure. It's just simply not the same as individually going out and playing 72 holes and being the best player that week where, man, like Lowry said he stunk.
Yeah.
And he and you know, I don't know. I you know, and it was really interesting hearing Danny Sahl talk about it, and like I've had this conversation with a lot of people this week, and it's like almost 50-50.
Yeah.
And it's almost been 50-50 on this show today.
Yeah.
But I am no way should that. I was watching the playoff, and then when they're afterwards and they're talking about how they're shooting up the FedEx Cup and getting I'm like, pardon? right away, I'm just like, how does this make any sense at all?
But, you know, having said that, once a year watching it's a lot of fun.
Yes.
Right? I
agree.
mean, you know, they play 4-ball, the better ball of the 2 partners in rounds 1 and 3, and then they play alternate shots in 2 and 4, right?
Yeah.
And the alternate shots is great because, you know, your partner whacks one into the trees, and that's where you got to play the next shot from.
So every year, the last number of years, I've been playing in that pro assistant tournament at Jasper with myself and Adam Wizigo, right?
They do a format like that.
And yeah, it's 36 holes over 2 days, but the first 6 holes is scramble.
Scramble, yeah.
And the next 6 holes is alternating shot, and the final 6 holes is best ball. Well, alternating shot, I mean, you're hanging on for dear life.
Right.
Trying to just not lose anything and whatnot. Like, and if you hit a great shot, okay, you might make a birdie. But my gosh, like if somebody hits in the trees or someone hits a putt 10 feet by and you're stuck trying to make a 10-footer for par or something, I mean, it is tough. Alternating shot is tough.
Yeah, it's fun to watch, but like you say, we both have a hard time. Is it counting as an official PGA victory?
Yeah, I just can't do it. I just can't buy into it. Hole-in-ones this week. I think you just said you only got wind of one this week.
Yeah, one at Belvedere, and it was TJ Gordon on 14A at Belvedere.
And 14A, that's not an easy hole.
No, it's a nice hole, nice par 3.
Yeah, it is a nice little par 3. They must be doing
128 yards. You got it from.
Now, for it to be open, they must be doing some work on another hole. I don't know exactly what's going on out there, but
yeah, I haven't been there for a while.
Yeah. And what about golf this week? You get out and beat it around a little bit?
Well, I got snowed out on Wednesday, which was supposed to have been Victoria's opening day for the men's club.
Right.
So couldn't play then, but I played Thursday at Northern Bear.
Okay, and what was the setup like there in terms of like how were you able to check
Trailers.
in? And the trailers were there and set up, and just like we had Blair McDowell on last week.
Yeah,
and
but
so
it was
they had all
very
that kind
strange
of setup.
to see just the remnants of the clubhouse.
Right.
You know, especially when you come in on 9 and 18, you know, you come in and it's the majestic look of the clubhouse, but that's not there.
Is it all cleaned up?
No.
No, so it's still
there's still pylons and
Geez, they better get going. If that he was saying 2 years till they have a new one open, they better get going, or it's going to be 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of work to clean that up too. But
yeah.
What about this week? What do you got on tap?
Coal Creek.
Oh yes,
Love Coal
one
Creek.
of your favorites.
Yeah, it's definitely one of my favorites. They got a new head pro and Michael Harrison and.
Who will be on the show next week with us. Michael Harrison is joining us on the show next week as we go around YEG.
So I'll be knowing what to say to him then after playing it again.
Yeah,
I like that course a lot.
Perfect timing. Yeah, I'm with you. That is a great place to play. I haven't been out a whole heck of a lot. I mean, the weather is something, but I did play both last Friday and Sunday with Curious, but. And playing again today. But yeah, I haven't got out to play anywhere else, but I did book, I'm playing on my birthday, May 17th. I'm heading down to Wolf Creek to play Wolf Creek with Jim Boomer, the head pro there, and the big wig from the company that owns it invited me to come down and play. So I will do that and definitely look forward to that.
Yeah, I like Wolf Creek. I've always liked Wolf Creek. I like the original 18 the best.
Absolutely. And as you know, I did my apprenticeship there as an assistant pro,
right,
so
right.
Definitely a place close, near and dear to my heart for sure.
Yeah.
Well, on the other side of the break, we are going to be in studio with Craig Spicer, the superintendent at the Legends Golf Club, to hear about the off-season from a superintendent's perspective and what the course conditions are like at the Legends and around the city. You're listening to the VIP Golf Show on Edmonton Sports Talk.
This summer, across the province, Alberta Golf is running elite amateur championships, including an all-abilities event for the disabled golfing community. Our recreational brand, Upswing, will have events and activations to help all golfers find their fun. Upswing is offering $20,000 in grants for your event. More at upswinggolf.ca. Our Youth on Course program has tee times for $5. If you're an avid golfer or new to the game, we have something for everyone. More at albertagolf.org.
Your logo matters. So if you're gonna put it onto something, it's gonna be tough enough to be useful. Tough Stuff Promotions works as hard as you do to create personalized swag that's tough enough for your hard-working name. Whether it's promotional items, branded clothing, industrial workwear, golf, or athletics, Tough Stuff works hard for hard-working folks. Get the tough stuff you need when you need it. For easy ordering, call 780-470-4545 or visit toughstuffpromotions.com.
Why tee off at the Ranch Golf and Country Club?
A fun, unique layout offering premier conditions. The Ranch has been ranked as one of the top public courses in Canada.
Unmatched value. Score Golf Magazine rated the Ranch as the best value in Edmonton.
The service. From tournaments to special events to the pro shop. Superior service that makes every visit exceptional.
The Ranch Golf and Country Club. A laid-back environment where anyone can enjoy an amazing day on the fairways. For details, visit theranchgolf.com.
Here's something we bet you didn't know. The hosts of the VIP Golf Show are also published authors. That's right, your golf show hosts Curtis Stock and Murray McCourt both have incredible books out right now. Search on Amazon for The Turcots, the remarkable story of a horse racing dynasty by Curtis Stock, and Outside the Tee Box, my personal journey and secrets to success in the golf business by Murray McCourt. Order your copies today, available on Amazon. Now you know. Acme Scrap Iron and Metals offers fast, friendly, and reliable service. They will supply containers of different sizes to remove all types of metals and for the removal of demolition waste. Plus, they buy steel, cast iron, copper, aluminum, brass, and more. With 48 years in business, Acme Scrap Iron and Metals has created a strong commitment to the proper handling of materials and adhere to environmental standards. Visit acmescrapmetal.com for hours of operation and call 780-447-1623 to arrange for a container.
Let your perfect day of golf start at the 27-hole Legends Golf and Country Club. With picturesque views over the river valley and only 4 minutes off the RM Road exit off the Henday, the Legends also features a large grass-driving tee range and the world's largest golf car museum. Visit the legendsgolf.ca website to plan your next round with drone flights over all 3 nines. To book your tee time at Edmonton's finest full-facility 27-hole golf course, call 780-449-4911.
Immerse yourself in a world where golf intertwines with the historic valor of the Canadian Armed Forces. At the Edmonton Garrison Memorial Golf Club, every round connects you with the courageous stories of our military's past. With fairways set against genuine combat equipment and historic monuments, your game becomes a meaningful link to the legacy of those who've served. And make sure to aim carefully to avoid a memorable shot off a tank. Get your membership and celebrate the challenge of golf and the honor of our armed forces. Visit egmgolf.com for more.
Do not miss the Ardent Roof Systems Charity Golf Tournament presented by Pioneer Golf Company, Canadian-made golf accessories. Friday, July 5th, the Ranch Golf and Country Club, one of Alberta's premier championship golf courses. For sponsorship info or to register, go to ardentroofsystems.com. Your round includes breakfast, the famous ranch steak dinner, a massive silent auction, and a chance to give back to an unbelievable cause. The Stollery Child Life Program, the Ardent Roof Systems Annual Charity Golf Tournament, one of the best tournaments of the summer.
Are you a business leader looking to connect with other business leaders and grow your business? Corporate Connections is where you want to be. With Corporate Connections, you'll unlock a world of possibilities. Our platform helps create and accelerate business opportunities where members continuously collaborate to move businesses forward. Prepare for extraordinary experiences as members are empowered to expand their horizons, knowledge, and perspectives. Don't miss out on the opportunity to grow your business locally, nationally, or even worldwide. Visit our website at corporateconnections.com today. Corporate Connections, building relationships that matter.
The Mill Craft Bar and Kitchen.
Your spot to unwind after work. A place to catch up with friends over local craft beers and cocktails, where you can indulge in incredible dishes like smash burgers and brisket, always made from Alberta beef.
The Mill Craft Bar and Kitchen.
Make the most of your night out and head to the Mill. Drink, dine, enjoy.
Call up your friends. Let's meet at the Mill.
Check out their event calendar to see their patio events and plan your night out at the Mill. See the calendar at themillcbk.ca.
We return to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Ardent Roofing Systems, with your hosts, Murray McCourt and Curtis Stock, only on your clear choice for sports, Edmonton Sports Talk.
Welcome back to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Ardent Roof Systems here on Edmonton Sports Talk. I'm Murray McCourt here along with Curtis Stock. This segment is brought to you by the Stony Plain Golf Club. Whether you're looking to get custom fit clubs or lessons to improve your swing, check out Stony Plain Golf Course at golfstonyplain.com. And it is now trivia time. Our trivia contest is brought to you by Tough Stuff Promotions. Tough Stuff works as hard as you do to create personalized swag that's tough enough for your hardworking name. Call 780-470-4545 or visit toughstuffpromotions.com for all your logo merchandise needs. The winner of the contest will get a custom fitting from the TaylorMade Performance Center and a gift card to the Keg Steakhouse and Bar with 5 locations around Edmonton. Why not tonight? And Stalker, what is the question this week?
Different question. How old was Tiger Woods when he got his first hole-in-one? How old was Tiger Woods when he got his first hole-in-one?
All right, that's it's pretty young.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Well, we welcome to the show Craig Spicer, Superintendent of the Legends Golf Club. Good morning. How are you doing today?
Very well, thanks.
Excellent. Well, thanks for coming in. We got a non-golf question just got texted in that we're going to hit everyone up before we get talking golf with Craig. But from Norman at Combine, good morning, gentlemen. Question, how many games will it take for the Oilers to send the Canucks to their local golf course? What do you got, guys?
4.
I think it's going to be a lot closer series. I think it's going to be 6, and the Oilers are going to win.
You just said you were a Canucks fan, so that's pretty impressive prediction.
Yeah, I think the Oilers are just so much better. Yeah.
Canucks have had the Oilers' number, but Murray, you disagree.
I disagree completely. They haven't played the Edmonton Oilers yet this year. 3 games at the beginning of the season when the Oilers couldn't beat anybody. And last game, they were starting to rest guys. Connor McDavid didn't play. They have not played the Edmonton Oilers. They're about to play the Edmonton Oilers. Oilers in 5.
5?
Absolutely. All right, Craig. It sounds like golf courses around the Edmonton area came through the winter pretty well. Talk about the winter that was and what your thoughts are on spring conditions at the Legends and around the YEG area.
We came through really good. It was a strange winter. We had no snow cover through most of December. A lot of people were quite worried we were going to have some desiccation, loss of the POA for sure, just because. Yeah. But it didn't get cold, and that's what I'm thinking. as we were bare and dry, it wasn't really cold. We didn't get those really low killing temperatures, so a lot of the posts survived. By the time it did get really cold, we did have snow cover. So I think that's what saved a lot of us.
Because snow cover is good, right?
Snow cover is, that's what you want. I'd love to see 3 feet of snow and stay about -10 all winter would be ideal.
But you didn't get that, and like you say, a lot of people were worried. I was worried because they had that one real cold snap there for about 2 weeks and without any snow.
Yeah, but luckily there's a lot of guys using the new covers, the new impermeable covers. I still use permeable covers. They're green. I've had great success with them.
Yeah.
It doesn't help when you get the rain events that we've had in years past in December and January, because ice is probably the worst thing that you can get.
Right.
There's been several times where I've had to take my aerator out and aerate the ice to give the you need it to breathe. What the ice does is it covers them. They can't breathe. There's it's a bad smell. You smell it. They can't breathe. They die. Anti-oxygen. So by shattering the ice, they're able to breathe, and you can release that gas that forms under the ice.
And you've been at Legends for 14 years, and it's always in good shape.
Yeah, I have a great staff. The owners, Ron and Edwin, let me do my thing. They give me the freedom to be able to try new things, and we have great success. And yeah, I absolutely love it.
3 very solid 9 holes, Traditions, Old Hickory, and Championship. They're all good. I like Champions the best. What about you?
Champions is a lot of fun. We have 45 different tee boxes 45, so I can really move it around quite a bit. There's some great views of the river. There's some really fun holes. Hickory is the original 9 that they built, and I probably score the worst on Hickory of the 3 for some reason. And Traditions is a little bit more water in play on Tradition, but you can hit it around and still always find your ball.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun to play Legend.
Yeah, it's got character. It's a great character course.
What about AI is taking over the world by storm, and golf is no exceptions. What are your thoughts on robot mowers and their future in the industry?
I think it's coming. This week I did a deep dive on a lot of the robot mowers. The Husqvarna and the Echo, they're like a giant Roomba, and they can cut low. They can cut down to 375, which is quite a bit lower than what I have, even my collars and aprons. It's not quite green's height, but it's a small razor blade that's doing the cutting. So it's a quite fine, and it's a really good quality of cut. There's another one, I think it's a Flyaway, and it's more of a real mower. It looks like a fairway mower, but it doesn't have a seat for an operator. And I've seen some videos on that, and it looks pretty impressive too. So it's coming, and I don't think it's as scary as what a lot of people may think. The only thing I've always joked about is that's the retirement job for a lot of guys, and I have a lot of retired guys that work for me, so it's going to start taking the place of that. But I think at the end of the day, you need people.
Yeah, but it's taken a lot of jobs in a lot of industries. But I mean, if you can just think of the golfer experience, if they never see a mower out there because it's all happening at 3 a.m, I mean, that would be, it'd be fun. And you just show up in the morning and drive around.
And it's done.
It's done. It did a good job. And just think of the things that you could focus on if you didn't have to worry about that.
And that's, I think, one of the guys are finding, because you can have an operator say he's sitting under the tree on his phone, or there's something else he's doing. He's not doing his job, but the robot doesn't do that. From what I understand, the robots are great at doing one thing. They're okay at doing 2 things, but if that one thing is just mowing your rough, you can have that person that was on that mower, he can be doing something else for you. Because at the end of the day, what we're trying to achieve is great experience for our customers. So if he can do something else that's going to make the course better and not on that mower all the time, it could be a positive.
Yeah, I hear you for sure. Joining us on the VIP Golf Show presented by Ardent Roof Systems is Craig Spicer, Superintendent at the Legends Golf Club. How concerned are you with the lack of moisture and potential for water restrictions, and what impact would that have for golf courses if the government did put restrictions in place?
Well, it'll impact us great. There's a lot of guys that, we talk about it all the time. We're trying to use as little water as possible now. You may see systems that you'll have to cut your rough out. So you'll have fairways, tees, greens. You may have to go single row, like down to fairway. Restrictions, there are products out there to help us with our greens now to help keep the moisture in the greens, the wetting agents. One of the products that come out a few years ago for heat stress, it's a turf screen. It's a sunscreen for turf. So a lot of guys have experimented with that with great success. It sounds kind of funny when people ask, what do you spray? And we're saying, well, sunscreen. And you get some pretty strange looks, but it works. It works, and I'm a big fan of it. So,
But there's lots of other new tech available to help golf superintendents as yourselves, such as Pogo moisture sensors, GS3. What do you know about these technologies, and are they something you're looking?
I do use the Pogo, and it's a great tool. In the years past before it, you would do your soil probes, or you would be trying to visually looking at your turf, looking for wilt. With the Pogo, you can measure, and you can get real-time data to your phone instantly, and you can, before it starts to wilt, you can see it start to get dry.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a great tool, and you can map your course with it too. There's a lot of other functions that go along with the Pogo. The GS3 ball, I talked to a superintendent down in Florida yesterday. He's been using it for a year now, and it does speed, it does consistency, it does firmness, and moisture all in one thing. And so he was a big stimp reader, but this is more consistent. It doesn't give you the same reading as a stimp, but it's giving you a truer roll. So he's finding it's giving him a more consistent ball. So his customers, his members are really happy with it. And what he's finding is in years past when he's doing more top dressing to try and get the speed, what he's able to find in using it is his data that he's collecting. He's using less sand. So using less sand has all kinds of benefits. You're not grinding your reels more, so it's you're using less hours for your turf tech. You're using less money for your sand. So the benefits of this ball are great. It's not available in Canada yet. USGA hasn't brought it up here yet. But it'd be pretty cool to see this in action and be another tool that we could use.
Yeah, how does that Pogo work?
The Pogo, it's got sensors. It's got 3 sensors on the bottom of it. So you can just go, you stick it in the ground, you open up your app, your Pogo app on your phone, and it's giving you data right to your phone.
Oh. What do you like to stimp your greens at?
I'm not a big stimper. I haven't. I'll stimp maybe once a year.
That's it, eh?
That's it. I try and find consistency. I'll take my putter out myself and I'll roll. I'll watch golfers. I'll talk to golfers. At the Legends, we try and keep, if I can get to 10 and a half, we're trying to get people through a little bit quicker. I'm not one that's chasing speed.
Right.
When we get to the Hickory tournament in August, we'll do some extra rolls. We'll do some double cutting leading up to it. I'd like to get them a little quicker for that tournament, and I keep getting asked by golfers. Is as long as I can get a good consistent speed,
right. That's what you want.
That's what you want. I'll let others chase speed.
Yeah. As long as it's consistent.
As long as it's consistent, right? You don't want one green where you think, man, I hit that hard, and then get to another one. Holy smokes, that one. Yeah. But, consistency is key. Right?
Text came in from Big Uke saying, not ever seeing a mower would be nice as a golfer, but like he said, this is a job for retired people, and to have that taken away, golf courses would need to find other things for people to focus on. Would hate if people lost their job to a robot lawnmower. Now, the issue and that's a valid point that both of you saying, but as can you speak to the dollars and cents of it though, because from a business perspective, it costs money to have these AI mowers come in and do it. So, I mean, financially, it really would eliminate the jobs, wouldn't it? Because you can't, the extra expense that would bring, you couldn't keep those people, and still your budgets would be completely shot, right?
Yeah, I mean, the new ferry moors is anywhere between $110,000 to $120,000 now. The rough moors are adding up higher than that now.
Oh.
So it's the cost of the equipment is skyrocketing. Cost of labor is getting higher as well.
Yeah, it's, everything's going up and up and up.
Everything's going up and up and up.
It's pretty crazy.
The cost of fuel, everything, right?
Yeah, for sure. Any projects or course improvements planned at the Legends this year?
Well, Ron hasn't told me about any new projects that he's thinking of. We talked about a couple new tees last fall. We didn't get to it. I think those ones will still be on the books. We'd like to improve some of just the humps in some of the tee boxes. Would flatten them out is what we'd try and get to. Making a couple of ladies' tees a little bigger for them as well.
Awesome. So if people are looking to get out and play at the Legends, how can they book a tee time?
We're still on the phone system, so 780-449-4911. But Helen and Shaun are both working hard on getting the online booking. I think they're just having some issues with the server right now, but that should be up, it's coming. Yeah, it's coming.
All right, and one last quick one for you. See if you can break kind of the tie of the day.
Right.
The question of the day on the show is Lowry and McIlroy won a team event last week on the PGA Tour. They both got credited with a PGA Tour victory, FedEx Cup points, etc. You agree with it that should happen or disagree?
I'd agree with it, but I think that tournament should be more what they used to call the silly season in December. But they don't really have that anymore with the FedEx Cup. As soon as it ends, it starts up again.
Yeah,
so they don't really have that.
So you think that a team event they should get a PGA Tour victory just like an individual does this week?
I think it is.
You think that's the same?
Yeah,
thing?
they're both hitting their shots. They're both playing the same hole, and the teams that they're playing against are just still trying to beat them too.
All right, you broke the tie for today, but you broke it on the wrong side, Craig. Well, appreciate your time and coming in today. Always great to get superintendents on like yourself and hear about things from their perspective. So that's awesome that you were able to come in and join us today.
Thank you.
Enjoyed it.
Now, Stalker, trivia question.
Yeah.
Boy, is there some controversy going on. I had to be on my phone a lot here because you had originally given me an answer to what it was, and then you texted me back and changed it.
Yeah.
Well, everyone that was texting in was saying your original answer.
No, it's I thought it was 6, but I heard an interview with Tiger Woods. It was on YouTube just the other day, and he was asked when he got his first hole-in-one, and he said 8.
Well, maybe he forgot. Well, Zach was checking it out, and not one single 8 came in. Only 6s came in, and Zach checked it out, and we gave the prize away to Michael Paris. Congratulations to you, Michael, on 6, because everyone was answering 6.
Well, Tiger should know how old he was.
Maybe he forgot.
No, I don't think so.
He's getting old, that Tiger Woods.
He's had 20 holes-in-one in his lifetime, and 3 came in PGA Tour championships.
Well, anyways, Michael Paris is the winner. Controversy runs amok on the trivia contest here on the VIP Golf Show this week. But that wraps up another week here on the VIP Golf Show. Thanks very much for joining us for the VIP Golf Show presented by Ardent Roof Systems here on Edmonton Sports Talk. You can find us on Twitter at Curtis J. Stock or myself at Murray McCourt. Next week on the show, another fabulous lineup as we chat with Corn Ferry Tour player Will Bateman. We preview the PGA Championship with Bob Weeks. We chat golf fashion with Ryan Doucette from Adidas. We get golf tips from Lisa Longball. And we go around YEG and check in with the Coal Creek Golf Resort of another fabulous lineup. So hopefully we have some better golf weather this week. You get out and play some golf, and be sure to tune in next Sunday, 8 a.m. here on Edmonton Sports Talk for the VIP Golf Show. Have a good one.
Are you a business leader looking to connect with other business leaders and grow your business? Corporate Connections is where you want to be. With Corporate Connections, you'll unlock a world of possibilities. Our platform helps create and accelerate business opportunities where members continuously collaborate to move businesses forward. Prepare for extraordinary experiences as members are empowered to expand their horizons, knowledge, and perspectives. Don't miss out on the opportunity to grow your business locally, nationally, or even worldwide. Visit our website at corporateconnections.com today. Corporate Connections, building relationships that matter.
Escape the ordinary and experience golfing paradise at Coal Creek Golf Resort. Immerse yourself in our exceptional layout and enjoy excellent conditions that will take your game to the next level. Challenge yourself with a unique twist. Tackle the only black sand traps in all of Alberta. And why not extend your stay? Relax in one of our spacious RV lots, offering the perfect blend of comfort and convenience. Visit coalcreek.ca now to book your tee time and plan your unforgettable getaway at Coal Creek Golf Resort. Your perfect golfing escape awaits.
There's still time to book your tournament at the Ranch Golf and Country Club.
As one of Alberta's top tourney courses, the Ranch makes hosting fun and easy for any group or business. No matter how unique or unusual, they'll accommodate your vision for an event no one will soon forget.
Start planning your tournament today at their beautifully landscaped course on the outskirts of West Edmonton. On-site event coordinators are here to help. But hurry, availability is limited and booking fast.
Visit theranchgolf.com.
Your logo matters. So if you're gonna put it onto something, it's gonna be tough enough to be useful. Tough Stuff Promotions works as hard as you do to create personalized swag that's tough enough for your hard-working name. Whether it's promotional items, branded clothing, industrial workwear, golf, or athletics, Tough Stuff works hard for hard-working folks. Get the tough stuff you need when you need it. For easy ordering, call 780-470-4545 or visit toughstuffpromotions.com.
Do not miss the Ardent Roof Systems Charity Golf Tournament presented by Pioneer Golf Company, Canadian-made golf accessories. Friday, July 5th, the Ranch Golf and Country Club, one of Alberta's premier championship golf courses. For sponsorship info or to register, go to ardentroofsystems.com. Your round includes breakfast, the famous ranch steak dinner, a massive silent auction, and a chance to give back to an unbelievable cause. The Stollery Child Life Program, the Ardent Roof Systems annual charity golf tournament, one of the best tournaments of the summer.
I came in 2 under par.
I ended up in the pond again.
Whether you're an old pro or just out for fun, Devon Golf is the course to hit, no matter how skilled you are. Just 30 minutes from Edmonton, Devon Golf boasts scenic valley views and incredible conditions. Golf 18 tree-lined holes along the North Saskatchewan River, or if you're just here for the post-game celebration, check out the Greens restaurant for a bite on their patio. Devon Golf, truly a hidden gem. To book your tee time, visit devongolf.ca.
Here's something we bet you didn't know. The hosts of the VIP Golf Show are also published authors. That's right, your golf show hosts Curtis Stock and Murray McCourt both have incredible books out right now. Search on Amazon for The Turcottes, the remarkable story of a horse racing dynasty by Curtis Stock, and Outside the Tee Box, my personal journey and secrets to success in the golf business by Murray McCourt. Order your copies today, available on Amazon. Now you know.
From the fairways of Edmonton to the greens of the BC Rockies, you'll never miss a course with VIP Golf. VIP Golf members enjoy preferred rates at over 70 top courses in Alberta and BC. They play 7 days a week and average 40 to 60% off regular rates with no payments due at the course. Just book with VIP Golf, show your ID, then grip it and rip it. With so many courses under one umbrella, it's no wonder they're the membership of choice for so many Albertans. To learn more, visit their website today at vipgolf.ca.
Grab your clubs and tee up for your best golf season yet. Hone your skills and improve your game at the Country Club Golf Tour Academy. It doesn't matter if you're a seasoned pro or just starting out. Country Club Tour offers the best lesson programs for every level of golfer. Take your skill set to a higher level and train with their simulators, launch monitors, and PGA of Canada's teaching professionals. You can train all year long at their 7 golf courses and indoor golf center. Sign up for lessons with the CCT Golf Academy today and countryclubtour.com.